Let's make your Snickers a fucking marathon. Let's go back in time. So what's your name? I don't know how to refer to you. Sir.
Lucy.
Lucy, ladies and gentlemen! Lefty Lucy, there she is! And, so if you're Lefty Lucy, we're going to be looking for righty-tighty in a minute, aren't we? Tell me. And this is your best man, Amy. Can we give it up for our best man, woman, person? Look at them. Look at them both. They look amazing. I just want to put you... You look so tasty, I'd like to eat you like a pepperami. And pick you out of my teeth and eat you again. I know, they're fucking awful, aren't they? So tell me, Lucy, how long have you been seeing your prospective bride-to-be?
6 years.
Just the 6 years, boys and girls? Is that sufficient time to decide to get married? I agree, I think that's the case, yes. And now, what was it that first drew you to this specimen we are about to witness? What animal magnetism did he, stroke she, stroke it offer to you, which made you realise this was the one?
Maybe the blonde and pink mohawk?
Oh, I see. What do you mean, down there? Oh, on the head. Fair enough. If you want a mohawk, put it where you will, I don't mind. As long as it doesn't have your eye out when you go down for the gravy. So, I think bearing this in mind, Lucy, I think it's time to meet your bride, don't you? Are you ready to meet the bride, boys and girls? Then give me a hallelujah! Hallelujah, praise the Lord! Ladies and gentlemen, can we make a rudimentary aisle, an aperture, a tunnel of love? And give her a warm hand on her entrance as we say hello to our beautiful bride. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at her! Come forth. Give it up for this beauty. Oh my God! Shit the bed and house teeth. Come forth. Someone seems to have splashed a little something something in your beard. That's all right. We'll wash it away. Along with all your sins. And mine. It's okay. I'm stacked out with baby wipes. There's no sin on me this morning. Just the light fragrance of babies. No. I may have a cassock on, but I'm not like that. I'm CRB checked and everything. You hope. So we've met the delightful Lucy. Look at it. Her, beautiful. The tie doesn't fool anyone. So tell me, what's your name, sweetheart? It's Tom, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Tom. Come on, give it up for Tom. So dainty, so beautiful, marvellous. So we've asked Lucy a few questions, and I just want to check your answers, make sure they corroborate, so we have no legal impediment to this obviously illicit ceremony that's going on right here. So tell me, how long have you known Lucy?
Ooh, I don't know.
A little bit Orcs of Mordor. Tell me. Give us a ballpark.
Probably about 8 years, but we've been together for 6.
Oh, he's nailed it! He's a little cock tease, isn't he, eh? She, eh? It, isn't it? So, and what was it that first drew you to this fine figure of femininity?
Her awesome taste in music, probably.
I thought you were going to say tits then, but that'll do. Her awesome taste in music! Ladies and gentlemen, do we think these are sufficient things for two people to spend the rest of their days together? I'm glad you said that, or it could have got a bit weird up here. So, would you take each other off, gently by the hands? And would you face one another? And gaze longingly into each other's pretty fucked up eyes, actually. What were you doing last night? You're going to be dead by Sunday if you keep this up, pal. Maybe that's the ultimate way to get out of downloading a fucking box. So, I think we shall press on. So, gazing longingly into each other's eyes. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the eyes of God, Allah, Vishnu, Krishna, Buddha, and all manner of faiths, creeds, and denominations that make living on this beautiful blue planet so fucking awkward. Because here at the church we discriminate against no one, not a soul. No, even our good cousin, the Dark Lord Satan, is here. So, can I get a hell yes for Satan? Hell yes! And sang lustily, how did I know? So, with great pleasure, it's time to bring these two people together in holy, albeit unholy matrimony. Boys and girls, which would you rather? Holy or unholy matrimony? Unholy! I don't really need to ask that question, do I, you dirty bastards, one and all? Wonderful. Any kids in here, by the way? I mean, it's difficult to discern what kind of kid you are there, Mr. Green. But have a look at his giblets. Is it male or female? They should be protruding in that suit. If they're not, we've got a problem. Where were we? Oh yes, we were doing a wedding, weren't we? Lucy and Tom. I think I'll do you first. Lucy, do you take Tom to be your awful wedded wife? Husband it? For better, worse, richer, poorer, in sickness and in health. Will you push his wheelchair? Will you forgive him for all his transgressions and all his capricious, needy demands and commands, things that will mean that you'll probably end up with grazes on your knees, slightly bad back, and have to get a one-way ticket to that lovely holiday destination when Noah's Canistan? Do you take this beauty for the rest of your days and beyond?
I do.
She does, ladies and gentlemen! Oh yes! And Tommy, do you take Lucy to be your awful wedded husband, wife, for better, worse, richer, poorer, in sickness and in health? Will you fill out her social security forms when she no longer has the ability to see or write? Will you forgive her every time she comes into the bathroom, just as you've set the candles going and the incense sticks and she pulls her pants down and does a massive plop in the toilet? And for every time you wake up in the middle of the night and she's riding your face without even letting you know? Do you take her forever and a day?
I do.
She does, ladies and gentlemen! Right, best man-woman thingy, come forth, step forth, face the audience, face your witnesses, bend over. A woman with values. You'll never make it here in the church. We like sluts and whores. Anyway, moving on. What's your name, my sweet?
Amy.
Amy, of course it is. And do you have the rings, my darling? Would you distribute them accordingly to the correct partner? Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Give it up for Amy. Didn't she do well? She had one job and she nailed it. There we go. Who said ladies can't microtask? Or even multitask? Microtasking. Yes, I've got a very little cock. Do you want to deal with it? Moving on. It's just a whiz. Right. Yes, I actually went and said it. So would you extend your left hands towards one another? Your other left. Oh, you're doing it the opposite way. Oh my word, that's so fucking metal. Can I get a hallelujah for that? All right, would you extend your right hands towards one another? And would you allow the rings to hover just over the end of the ring fingers? Don't put them on just yet. Don't put them on just yet. It's all about pleasure delay here at the church. So, boys and girls, we're going to count to 3, and on 3, they're going to lustily slip their fingers into one another's rings right before our very eyes. So, after me, boys and girls, 1, 2, 3, go on, bang it on there. Well, I was going to say spit on it if it's tight, but they're like welly tops, aren't they? It's not their first time, clearly. However, they have exchanged rings, boys and girls. Give it up for this beautiful couple. Now, it's at this point that I like to hand the microphone to the beautiful couple so they can say a few kind words of love and maybe even condolence, but generally to, in front of us witnesses, bear witness to this love that we have before us. So what words do you, Tom, have for the beautiful Lucy?
Thank you.
Thank you. Such politeness. You know, manners cost nothing, and they go a long way. What are you going to say to that, Lucy?
I don't know. Thanks as well.
Well, what a cordial relationship. I mean, you can see their futures rolled out before us. Waking up in the morning, bowing to one another, opening the doors, in you go. Separate bedrooms, no doubt. But a special bedroom in between with 2 doors either side. Very good, moving on. So we've exchanged rings. It's time to move on. We've exchanged vows. I think, without further ado, it gives me great pleasure, great honour, and massive satisfaction to now pronounce this beautiful couple husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. And with that, let's have a party!
Hey, little girl, you say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.